I've been doing videos and canceling videos and thinking that I'm falling behind when I'm way in front of the game. But if I don't stop putting pressure on myself and reminding myself and learning tons of new equations, even if I'm not even putting into the workload, here's a week full of equations. Now, the special thing about this is that 0 here and 1 here and 2 here and 3 here, okay, do not say the same thing. They're very special. This is special. 11, 12, 13 is very special. KLM, kilometers, because it doesn't say first. It doesn't say 21st, and it doesn't say 31st. It doesn't say second. It says 12th. It says 22nd. There is no 32nd. 1 ends up to be over here. The month ends on a 4. 3 and 1 is 4. The month starts on a 1. Now, I'm assuming, okay, one of my new equations that I like to talk about is that when I reduce a number, okay, from 2 digits to 1 digit, I'm thinking that that new digit should say 06 because there was a 10 position that was already in it. This is 24, it'll say 06. That's why I'm thinking it. That way, I know 06 would be 66, and then will be 3. So if this equation over here is 10, right, it'll now be 7 because I added it. Otherwise, it's 01. Anyways, let's not talk about that. What we're going to do now is Sunday becomes 1, 8, 15, 22, 29. This becomes 2, 4, 6, 8, 1. Monday becomes 2, 9, 7, 5, 3. 3, 5, 7 is the rotation of our Earth time. Tuesday, okay, becomes 3, 7, 8, 6, 4. 7, 8, 6, 4. 7, 8, 6, 4. Wednesday, okay, becomes 4, 2, 9, 7. Thursday becomes 5, 3. This one will be 10. This is a special one. Remember, French is special. English is special. French is special because everybody shows me lines. They show me in French that 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 all live in the house of 0. Z and E, alternate current. Okay? And the reason for that, okay, is all these numbers end with the sound of Z-E. 12, 11, 13, 14. They all end in Z-E. And when you get to 17, 18, 19, they're actually telling you 10 minus 7, 10 minus 8, 10 minus 9, saying actually 1, 2, 3. Okay? So when we get to this one over here, it becomes 5, 3. 1, which becomes 7. It becomes 10 and 9. 10 et 9. Okay? And it's hard to say it. It's 10 and 9. It's two different areas. This will end up to say Earth's heart. This is the dog. This is the cat. Look, the cat shows up on Tuesday. The dog shows up on Thursday. Man comes over here, 1/4 time, angel heaven. Friday, 6, 13, 20, 27. This one will become 26, becomes 8. 9, 8, 4, 6. 6, 4, 2, 9. Saturday, okay, again, 7, 5, 3, 1. The same repeat over here. 7, 5, 3 on Monday. Saturday repeats the same thing. Okay, when you talk about 1 or first and last, use the ST. It's a 39 count. Okay, it also fits in the word rust as orange, as oxidization, and the orange color is the 7th inning stretch, meaning to stretch what? Throughout the sky. We now have the reverse number of 15. The numbers will all come out to 54. All letters are 27. It comes out to 54. The reverse ends up to be the day. 24 equals to 6, and 15 equals to 6, equaling to 39. They're all reversed. ND, first, second, third, fourth. How about standard death? Because 4th is the D letter, standard death. That's where the E comes in, where the 4, 1, 2, 3, and then 4 equals to 10, get the E letter, E and E. In the second one, we get 18 for ND, 14 DNA, the delta angle. Okay, 18, 36 is the reverse, 18 is the absolute between them, 18. Over here, RD, 18 and 4 for third, IRD for third, time heaven, TH, third, TH, third, but second, okay, second and third, okay, because if you look in the Olympics, second and third are on each side of 1, right? In the word third, okay, it ends in RD and it starts with TH, where the TH is time heaven. RD is 22, leftover is 32. The difference is 10. 10 man comes in third. In fourth, it's TH, it's 28, cycle of the moon. Okay, not only cycle of the moon, but man walks on the moon, because the number to man is 28, but it's 27 plus 1. I'm going to try and explain that, because we cannot use an equation 7 times 8, 7 plus 8, 7 minus 8. Okay, that will give you 0, 1. Every time you have a 0, 1, don't count it, because that is what's going to separate everything. The minute you put in that one block, it automatically creates 8, 8, 8, like a wave of 8s. 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. Remember, if you have a donut, you have the inside circle and the outside circle to give you the proper diameter. So in here you have 28, 26. It's 0, 2. Now check this out. This becomes 3, this becomes 6. This becomes 9, this becomes 9. This becomes 4, this becomes 5. 5, 4, the foxhole in the sun, third. 9, 9 comes out in Jupiter, comes out in creation, Earth, Saturn. Now check this out, okay? Check this out. 5 and 4 is 9. 9 and 9 is 18 is 9. 6 and 3 is 9. T and H, the reverse, is all 9s. 8, 1, 5, 4, 6, 3. They're all 9s. When you put second into third, okay, when you have first ST with second, 18, the difference is 21 the cube. When you have first and third, the difference is 17 the gateway. When you have first and fourth, you have 11. The K letter, the division. The division. Just put a straight line here because it cuts the 5 division. Here's your sword coming into two sides. Now this scenario over here is showing you low shoe. We're connecting. Remember, I always talk about 147, so now we're going to connect the clock. 45 left, 90 degree right. Okay, imagine this is 90 degrees sweeping, right? If this is 90 degree all the way to here, then how far it is actually from here down to the bottom? It's actually, let's go 60, because we go down 6. According to the calculator, we're only dropping 6, but we're dropping from the top of this to the bottom of this. No, we're dropping from the middle of this to this is 3, from the middle of this to this is 3. What about from the middle of this back to the middle of this? That should be a total of 12. There should be a total of 12. Here to here is 3, here to here is 3. There should be a total of 9 total, but we don't see the 9 because we're going from here to here. We're already starting there. But to go back to the next one, we have to go another 3. 8, 5, 2, 2, 5, 8. In this scenario over here, 6 times 7, 42. 6 plus 7, 13, equals to 55. Total is 1. 7 times 8 is 56, equals to 78. 7 times 8 is 56, 7 and 8 is 15. 71 equals to 8. 8 and 1 from these two scenarios. Connecting these two scenarios, 8 and 1. Heaven's angel. This one creates the sun. 1 times 4, 1 plus 4 will equal to 9. Now if I multiplied it and used the minus subtraction, I get 60 and 12 equaling to 72. The creation of the sun inside Pluto. I use this one over here, I get the gateway. When you add up these numbers, I now get 72. It now links the same thing times 6 by 12. 27, B creation, 27, 72. 2, 6, and 1. This is the Mayan count of a 9-day period of 24 hours. This is the passage gateway. Here it shows me Zion, Israel, and it also says God, because this minus 7 equals 0, 1. All zeros become 7, 6 again, becomes 61. God stands inside of Saturn. The scenario over here is 1. I really don't like to use 1 because when I multiply with 1, I'm using an extra number for no reason. So I have to break this down into 2 areas, and this is also the transformation right over here. 12 and 8, 6 times 2, and 6 plus 2 will equal to that number. It will also equal to 80 because it's 0, 8 becomes 68 plus 12 is 80. And that's connecting the skies. Then we have over here 81. Down here, 14 over here, 32 over here. Angel heaven. This is Neptune, the spirit in Neptune, the spirit in Mars, BC creation. They have to bring these two together to create this one over here. Or from this one, we get these two. The sun comes in, the communication comes in, we end up with this. What do we end up with? 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9 equals to 24. 24 is the day. BC creation creates the half day. 42, 9 lives with the cat. 18, resident angel, 696. The difference is 24. The difference over here, did I do the difference over here? 6 times 5 times 1, no, I didn't do it. Where did I get this? Oh, yes, 8, 7. 8 times 9 is 72, times 7 is 504, equals to 564, and that's the passage in the sun. Death, the feds are the passage in the sun. That's what it says, fed, death, death. Deaf dumb. 2 times 4, 2 plus 4 is 8 and 6, the half-life. 1 times 2, 1 plus 2 equals 5. And this one is 14. 1 and 4 is 5. They become the DNA. 5 and 5 come together. This is your primary alpha beta, creating this scenario over here. 3, 1, 3. 3 to the power of 2. 2 to the power of 3. That creates this simplicity of the number here. So I'm just going over some basics. The same thing over here. When I put a top or lines on it, it creates a building. It's also the sword that we see in cards. When you see that sword, it's showing us this. Okay, this is only one side. You connect it together, you got Brazil. Over here, when you connect, you put this cube in the center over here, right? If I put a single cube in the center over here, I would automatically have 8 around it. This scenario would give me 1, 2, 3. Okay, in this scenario, this is an even scenario because there's only 6. If there was 7, I would have a single cube. When there's an even number, I get 4. 5 on the outside, 3 and 1 says ace, ace. Put these two together. You have W, O, W. Wow. I like to say it's woman because it's upside down. Okay, gives me 5, 3, 1. I don't know what these situations are. 4 in the center, 3 is a block on the outside, 3 blocks. 3 blocks to 1, to 2, to 1, to 3. 3, 1, 2, 1, 3. 3, 1, 2. See the way the 2 is on the outside, talking about a different house. 3, 1, 2, 1, 3. That's the number of squares I have. Every square in this, okay, has a value of 9. It takes a minimum of 4 squares to do anything, so it's 36. 36, okay? 36 for the 4 over here. That's 36, that separates everything. Now this one is 8 plus part of this. So this is 81, and 9 of it comes from here. So that'll be 72, 72, and 36, 108, 108. The moon, okay, the moon, 72, 72, 72, 2160 in kilometers. The Earth, 7920, which is 3 times 720, and then 8 times 720 is 11. 3 and 11 are both the red ball in pull. You add it up, you get 14 DNA, you minus it, you get the 8 sky. Raphael, thank you for